Hey gang, welcome back to my channel. We are on lesson 200. Wow, lesson 200. There is no peace except the peace of God. P-E-A-C-E, peace of God. And if I didn't mention, we are doing Course in Miracles workbook lesson 200. Here we go. Seek you no further. You will not find peace except the peace of God. Accept this fact and save yourself the agony of yet more bitter disappointments, bleak despair, and sense of icy hopelessness and doubt. Seek you no further. There is nothing else for you to find except the peace of God unless you seek for misery and pain. I mean, that's pretty direct and harsh. Okay, it's a choice, right? You're either looking for God or you're looking for the same bullshit. I'm putting it in my own language, of course. Jesus is a little softer and a little more eloquent about it. It's a choice every single time. And that does require a turning your back on the stuff that is just not bringing you joy. And though it may feel very real what's happening, it's not. It's not real. It's not real. It is the fiction, the fictitious characters playing their fictional roles in this fiction movie, and none of it is real. You will feel the release, the relief, the softness, the settling of your three-dimensional body. Even you will actually feel a settling happen when you choose every single time to turn your back. A lot of times we don't turn our back because we're too busy, even after doing this work, judging, why am I still reacting to this? Or even more so, why is this still happening? And you can sit in that even for an additional 30 seconds or a minute, and it will take you right out of the vortex and right out of God's path and right back into the ego's driver's seat. You just threw those ego glasses on, looking through that lens, and it's so fast. It's so fast. So when you really see something and there's even a slight wobble in your receptivity of what your five senses are perceiving, just know you have to just turn your back. Turn your back and go to the peace of God. You are the peace of God. It's already there. You have to just have access to it. And you always have access to it. But it is your choice. It is my choice to say, I am going to choose God every time. This is the final point to which each one must come at last, to lay aside all hope of finding happiness where there is none, of being saved by what can only hurt, of making peace of chaos, joy of pain, and heaven out of hell. Attempt no more to win through losing, nor to die to live. You cannot but be asking for defeat. Yet you can ask as easily for love, for happiness, and for eternal life in peace that has no ending. Ask for this and you can only win. To ask for what you have already must succeed. To ask that what is false be true can only fail. Forgive yourself for vain imaginings and seek no longer what you cannot find. For what could be more foolish than to seek and seek and seek again for hell, when you have but to look with open eyes to find that heaven lies before you through a door that opens easily to welcome you? That was a question. I don't know why I read it as a statement. And it is these question marks throughout the text. It's just asking, is this what you really want? Because you'll get whatever you truly want. But when your heart makes that conviction of intent, of desire, this is not what I want. I am tired of bashing my head up against a door, against a wall, saying, I tried it my way, I tried it this way, I tried it that way, and it's still leaving me empty and frustrated, sometimes angry or depressed or just annoyed, but none of it is joy. None of it. Choose correct. Make the right choice. Choose correctly. Make the right decision. Choose right. Choose right. I don't even know if that's grammatically correct. I don't give a shit. Just make that choice for yourself. It costs you nothing. I know we think we're going to have to sacrifice. I'm never going to find the love of my life because I have to choose God, which means nobody's going to really jive with me if I'm just turning my back on life and choosing God. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. You are not going to have to sacrifice anything, and you will be very, very, very pleasantly surprised to see what holy relationships come through your pipeline when you dissolve all illusions of the things that make you wobble and turn your back on it and go to God every time. Wow. Wow, the abundance. Wow, the rest, peaceful sleeping nights and peaceful waking mornings and the beautiful sunrises and sunsets that the universe completely shifts. The planet shifts to make sure you catch that sunset because you made a choice for joy. You made a choice because you know you are deserving of that because you are the peace of God. And I'm going to use that, and that is pun intended. You are the peace of God and you are the peace of God. P-I-E-C-E, P-E-A-C-E, double entendre, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. But it's a choice. Choose right. Make the right choice. You will not regret it. I promise you. Even when I go through my wobble and it feels really not great, really, really, really not great, there's a voice, because I've opened that line of communication that says, this is all kind of part of it. So just grin and bear it, white knuckle it through it. But the more you know that this is getting resolved and it's here to be resolved, boom, it will put you in a state of rest, knowing script is written and it all is done. All is taken care of. I hope I can find my place. Come home. You have not found your happiness in foreign places and in alien forms that have no meaning to you, though you sought to make them meaningful. This world is not where you belong. You are a stranger here. But it is given you to find the means whereby the world no longer seems to be a prison house or a jail for anyone. Freedom is given you where you beheld but chains and iron doors. But you must change your mind about the purpose of the world if you would find escape. You will be bound till all the world is seen by you as blessed and everyone made free of your mistakes and honored as he is. You made him not. No more yourself, and as you free the one, the other is accepted as he is. What does forgiveness do? In truth, it has no function and does nothing, because guess what? God doesn't even acknowledge the idea of forgiveness because he doesn't acknowledge the idea of sin. He's only seeing our truth, which is sinless. There's no ego involved misbehaving, being greedy and cheating and lying and stealing and murdering and doing some really, really dark, awful shit. The truth of us is not doing that. Our egoic self is. There's no forgiveness in the heavens because nobody's doing any shady shit. But Jesus is going to kind of reiterate the function of forgiveness, even though it really has no function, but it is a fast track to the peace of God. So let me repeat this. In truth, it has no function and does nothing, for it is unknown in heaven. It is only hell where it is needed and where it must serve a mighty function. Whew, I felt that. Is not the escape of God's beloved Son from evil dreams that he imagines, yet believes are true, a worthy purpose? Is this not like completely worth it to just be rid of the shackles of pain and agony and the unforgiving mind, holding everybody else in shackles as you're holding yourself bound to them with their mistakes and your receptivity to them? I mean, it's just it's a messy mess. It's a messy mess. Who could hope for more while there appears to be a choice to make between success and failure, love and fear? There is no peace except the peace of God, because he has one Son who cannot make a world in opposition to God's will and to his own, which is the same as his. What could he hope to find in such a world? It cannot have reality because it never was created. Is it here that he would seek for peace? Or must he see that as he looks on it, the world can but deceive? Yet can he learn to look on it another way and find the peace of God? Peace is the bridge that everyone will cross to leave this world behind. But peace begins within the world perceived as different and leading from this fresh perception to the gate of heaven and the way beyond. Peace is the answer to conflicting goals, to senseless journeys, frantic, vain pursuits, and meaningless endeavors. Now the way is easy, sloping gently toward the bridge where freedom lies within the peace of God. Let us not lose our way again today. We go to heaven, and the path is straight. Only if we attempt to wander can there be delay and needless wasted time on thorny byways. God alone is sure, and he will guide our footsteps. He will not desert his Son in need, nor let him stray forever from his home. The Father calls, the Son will hear. And that is all there is to what appears to be a world apart from God, where bodies have reality. Now is there silence. Seek no further. You have come to where the road is carpeted with leaves of false desires, fallen from the trees of hopelessness you sought before. Now are they underfoot. And you look up and on toward heaven with the body's eyes, but serving for an instant longer now. Peace is already recognized at last, and you can feel its soft embrace surround your heart and mind with comfort and with love. Today we seek no idols. Peace cannot be found in them. The peace of God is ours, and only this will we accept and want. Peace be to us today. For we have found a simple, happy way to leave the world of ambiguity and to replace our shifting goals and solitary dreams with single purpose and companionship. I felt that. For peace is union if it be of God. We seek no further. We are close to home and draw still nearer every time we say, there is no peace except the peace of God, and I am glad and thankful it is so. There's no peace except the peace of God, and I am glad and thankful it is so. Lesson 200. I believe next lesson is a review. I'm still behind, but I don't care. Thank you so much for joining. That is sitting right here in my heart space. Sitting right here. Woo! Like the butterflies right here. Feels so good. Thank you so much for joining. Let's get this word out here. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. Let's just keep spreading this love and the peace of God. Please, take care.